I survived, guys. I survived.
I get the mailbox open.
I wanted to continue doing that here in New York in the snow. I'm actually very hot right now because the heater's on, and I have all my gear that I could think of that would keep me warm but not sweating, because it's been snowing on and off for 3 days now, and I'm finally got the nerve to go out and walk in it. It's 24 degrees and there is snow on the ground. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I've never lived anywhere where there's snow. I've never really had to, and I'm not a snow person. I'm a river lake person in the spring, summer, and fall, but winter time, I tend to stay in the warmer climates. And I've always lived in the warmer climates. So I had to buy most of this. I had to buy this. I had this. This was from hiking. But I had to buy this. I had to buy this. And then I have a smart wool shirt underneath it. And then I had to buy the leggings and the boots. I had the socks, but I'm going to find out. I might need thicker socks. And then also mittens today. Not gloves, mittens. Oh, it's snowing more now. So I'm gonna get outside and see how far I can walk. I've been working up to walking 4 miles again with the weighted vest. This is 18 and a half pounds. If you've watched my videos over this last year, this last spring, summer, and part of fall, I lived in Arizona and I was walking there and hiking when I could. You can't hike in the desert, Arizona desert in the summer, but I did walk with the weighted vest quite a bit. And so I wanted to continue doing that here in New York in the snow. I keep wanting to record, but I take my mitten off and my hand gets cold. So far, so good. I'm not slipping. And I'm getting snow on me, but the big thing is I don't want to get wet, right? You guys, this is new to me. This is really new. Did I say it was 24 degrees, which isn't too bad. And there's no breeze or wind. Thank God. I know that affects it. But without face protection, you can see that I'm getting rather, oh, how pretty. I'm getting rather cold on my face. Without face protection, I think in wind, or if I wanted to be out here for a longer period of time, you guys, I don't know this. I honestly don't know this. They put their windshield wiper blades up. Is that something I should do? I mean, Dad knows this stuff, of course. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, oh, look how pretty. I think I might have to switch hands. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm like a little kid out here. Yeah, I have to put my hand in a glove. It's cold. Okay. Squirrels are out, of course. And it's cool because you can see their little footprints in the snow. You can see the little footprints. This is all new to me, for sure. As long as I'm safe and dry and warm to a certain extent, I will attempt to adventure in any kind of weather. I was just thinking to myself, I have to get to know the different types of snow conditions and ice, and when the weather changes, if it gets warm, it gets icy. I just have to learn all of that, and it'll just be a matter of time. You know what? There is a sidewalk over here. I'm going to walk on it because the road is a little, they do ice the roads around here. So that is a good thing, right? I'm gonna go because my hand is getting cold and my other hand still hasn't recovered from holding the phone last time. Do you guys think I'm a sissy? There's people walking with just sweatshirts, but then again, they're just going from building to building. I feel like such a sissy out here, but I'm not, right? I think what it is I get giddy with new experiences. I do definitely get giddy with new experiences, and this is one of them. Like I said, if I'm safe and relatively warm, I'm all for it. So as suspected, my legs are getting colder because my leggings are not made for this. The snow has fallen on my thighs and has melted, and my thighs are a little bit wet. So, lesson learned. I'm not far from home, so I'm just gonna go home, maybe a quarter of a mile. And I don't know. I don't want to wear my big down jacket that covers my legs while I walk because it's going to be too like hot. So I don't know. I have to figure out some type of waterproof pant that is not hot, like heavy. It's more lightweight because my legs get hot when I walk or run, but I don't run anymore. But when I walk, definitely look that up. But that's the only thing that's keeping me from not going further is my thighs are getting cold because they're wet.
I can't get the mailbox open.
So part of the reason I came back was because I thought my thighs were getting wet. Ooh. Note to self, maybe bring a tissue or a hanky. But now that I'm feeling I'm actually feeling my my leggings, and they're not wet. They're warm, actually. So I don't know, but they were cold. I was getting cold on my thighs. But that was the only thing. My sweater's a little wet on the outside. Okay. I survived, guys. I survived. I survived in the snow. This warm weather woman survived in the snow to walk another day. I did actually about almost 2 miles. Well, a mile and a half, but it was more. It was like a mile points. It was 1.7. But I meandered a little bit around the backyard a little bit. So I'm not going to count that. But I survived. I'm a little proud of myself, guys. I'm not used to this. I mean, come on. When I moved here, it was like 115 where I was, and now it's 24 here. And I've been told it's going to get a lot worse. So, but I actually really enjoyed it, though. That's what it is. I really enjoyed walking out in the snow and hearing the crunch and seeing the little footprints of the squirrels, and I saw deer prints too. And just, it's like the cold and being able to, be out there. It made me feel alive. I felt really alive. Like my hands are starting to thaw a little bit. So they're feeling funny. Anyway. Some tea. Let's see. She set you up here. No, wait. We'll set you up here. Is that okay? How about tea? I'm actually not a tea drinker. I like coffee, but I like this one. It reminds me, for some reason, it reminds me of Yosemite, which I have a theme going here. I'm wearing my old Yosemite shirt. I got this, I don't know how many years ago. Here, there we go. You can see it. I'm wearing my house clothes, which is my usual clothing. And I also have my Yosemite mug. My favorite mug. Alrighty, let's make some tea. If I can do this with one hand, which, oh, look at that, I can. I gotta follow it with the, okay, this isn't working. All right, I got the tea bag out. So there it is. Let's get some water. I usually don't do this with one hand, so I think you know what it looks like to get water, right? And we're gonna wait. So it's been a pretty good day. It's been a really good day. I've been very productive. I'm editing my latest YouTube video. It's about the day that I actually arrived here in New York, and Dan and I went on a hike to Cedar Lake, as well as had some breakfast at his local favorite diner. I'll leave a link. I never know where it's at. Let me think. Here? I'll leave a link up there, and most likely in the description too if you want to watch it. And I also got in almost, let me think, almost 2 miles this morning, 1.75, and then I got really cold, and I also got in another mile just now with the sun coming out. The sun is out! Okay. But it's still really cold, so I gotta put my jacket on. It's sunny. I got my warmer socks on. Go for a walk in the sun. Hair, whoa. Get a little bit of. It's so pretty, guys. I don't think I'll get over how pretty it is. I don't think I'll get over that. I think I'll get over the cold, though. I'm gonna have some tea and finish that video in my favorite mug. So it's a good day. Have you had a good day? What's a good day to you? What does a good day look like to you? Let me know in the comments. Welcome to Allie Rambles. I'm Allie, your host here, where I pretty much show you how to not live your life after 50, broke and unsure where the road is leading. But that's how I roll, so let's see what I've been up to lately.
I made it.
This is the end.